standing in Greenwich Village. It depicts Marsha P. Johnson, an activist, self-identified drag queen, and a pivotal figure in the gay rights movement. The city had announced years ago that she'd be given a monument, but it never happened. Chris Welch introduces us to the activists who decided to do it themselves.
At the crack of dawn last Tuesday, 4 people showed up at Christopher Park, home of the National Stonewall Monument, to put up a sculpture.
I almost had like a panic attack before because I was so nervous that I was going to get in trouble.
Nervous because this bust of LGBTQ rights icon and trans activist Marsha P. Johnson was not authorized by anyone, and the group had no permit. They just got tired of waiting.
The city has been boasting about putting up more statues of women for years, even decades now, and they simply haven't done it.
This is the New York Times article from the day the city announced it would add a transgender monument in New York. That was 2 years ago. It still hasn't happened. In fact, an artist hasn't even been selected. A spokesperson for the mayor's office said COVID has, quote, delayed monuments and public art projects across the board, but added they're still committed to seeing it through.
Eli was like, I want to put a sculpture of Marsha in the park. And then I was like, I know how to sculpt. And then it kind of unraveled from there.
Jesse Pollotta, whose preferred pronouns are they and them, said they sculpted the initial design out of clay, then created a mold to make a plaster version. And that was then covered in a coat of bronze paint.
It's just so important that we have trans people in our parks and we have representation for particularly Black trans women.
Pollotta says they chose Johnson because, quite simply, she cared about the people around her.
For me, that's really inspiring. And I feel like that is like the type of historical figures that I want to look to.
And Fox 5 reached out to the National Park Service, which oversees that spot of land, including the Stonewall National Monument. We wanted to know if they will let it remain in place. Now, they haven't given us an answer, but Jesse Pollotta says they have been in touch with reps from the Park Service, and it appears that, at least for now, they are going to let it stay up. Steve?
Very nice. Sorry. Thanks, Chris.